Very good morning, my dear students. Today, as you know, that we will going to have a discussion on an Python Panda programming. So our programming is data visualization using the matplotlib. So let's see what are the program we do have for today's, and what are the program that we will going to execute, and what pattern of data we can see there. Okay, so let's see it. So in this particular program, this is one pattern of totally one different pattern of program, where we have divided the particular graph into two different part or two different phases. So as we have divided the graph into the two different part or two different phases, so there we find it that how we can construct the particular structure, isn't it? So how we can construct the particular structures and how we can implement that particular structures to be in this particular area. So let us see what we have it for today. That you can find it here. I have given here import mathplot dot pyplot splt. Okay, matplot.pyplot splt, and import numpy as np. That means here you can see that we are using the numpy programs, isn't it? So as we are using the numpy programs, in this particular numpy program, what we can do, we can make this particular structures, and we can work on this particular pattern of the structures what is there, isn't it? So this is what you can find it, that the particular structures has been done, and particular structures has been arranged. Okay, so as we are arranging those particular data program, we can find it that how we can make those data structures and how we can arrange those data structures. So as those data structures is there in this particular data structures, what we are having here, we find here that t equals to np dot arrange. That means what I am calling here, I am calling here the numpy. Okay, I am calling here the numpy. As I am calling here the numpy dot arrange. So what is an arrangement? 0.2, then 2.0 and 1. This is the first arrangement that has been done. Okay, now I have taken some value for s. I have taken 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 up to 20. For s2, 8 9 10 11 12 up to 27. So two set of value has been taken, and what it has been done here, see, plot subplot 2 comma 1 comma 1. So this is one the subplot how the figure is given, isn't it? So as you find this particular subplot figure is given here, in this particular subplot, what you can find it, that plt y level, the level name has been given, then the title of the first chart, then the grid has been given, plot t comma s, and plot dot subplot under adjust height of the space, okay, 0.4, and width, height and width, that has been given. The spacing adjustment has been done, 0.4 of it. Clear? Next, what has been given, plt plot subplot 2 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, 2 comma 1 comma 2. Then x level, what has been given, item, y level has been given, values. Then the next title has been given, this y, this slash n is for new line. Okay, slash n is for new line. So second chart, then plt t comma s2. Okay, t comma s2, that is t comma this is the thing, with t first it is taking the value s, and with t s2, that means two value is been taken for the two different purposes. Now grid, plt grid is true, and plt show. That means from here you can see that when you are working with this particular structures, when you are making this particular structures and implementing those different pattern of structures, what you can find it, that all those different pattern of structures what are there, all these different type of structures what are there, so all those particular structures will going to work here, and it will going to make the particular structures to be workable, isn't it? So all the structures to be workable, since you can find it the particular structures is workable, based on this particular structure what you are having or what we can construct, we can construct the different type of a graph, isn't it? So those the different type of a those the different type of a graph or different pattern of a graph that you are using here. So what we are doing here, we are making a subplotting system. Subplotting means what, that you the thing is been divided and into two different half. Okay, so in your graph paper, suppose you have to design two graph. So what you will do, you will divide your graph paper into two half, and after you divide your graph paper into two half, what you can find it that you can see it that particular structure what is there, the particular structure that you will going to frame it, that all these particular structures will going to have a pattern or particular type, based on which what we can do, we can design one structures, we can make one structures, and we can format one structure, isn't it? So this is the designing part. This is especially the designing part. What we have done, subplotting has been given 1 comma 1 2 comma 1 comma 1. Okay, so subplotting 2 means there are the two graph, which part it is 1 comma 1. Okay, this is 1 comma part 1, that what we write now to 1.1 1.2. so similarly it is 1 comma 1, that means first part of the graph. So y level has been given, title has been given, isn't it? Y level name has been given, title has been given. As we find it, y level name and title has been given. There you can find it, the gridding has been done. Okay, gridding means PLT grid, that is true. Color hasn't been given anything here. Now PLT, what to plot, t comma s, that means this is the t value, and this one is your s value. Clear? So there is this is the s value. So taking this s value and t value, it will going to project the graph. So subplotting height and width arrangement, what it has given to here, you can see height and width arrangement 0.4 and 0.4. It has keeping the adjusting the place, isn't it? Now you can find it that next plot has been plotted here. So PLT subplot 2 comma 1 comma 2, that means 2 comma 1 comma 2 means it is taking the second part of it. So as it is taking the second part of it, we can find it that those the particular structures, it is doing what, x level. Okay, x level is the item, you can find what are the item in x level. Then y level, the y level hello has been given. Then you can find it, title has been given here. So title, what has been given, the second chart has been given for the title. Then PLT dot plot t comma s2, isn't it? T comma s2, and PLT dot grid, what the grid has been given, grid has been given true. So PLT dot show, that has been used here, and showing that what we are doing, we are implementing this particular sections. Okay, we are implementing these particular sections, and as we are implementing the particular sections, that we find it that those the section what has been implemented here, in this particular section we can do the graph, we can subplot it, and we can make the graph to be workable. Clear? So this is how the structures has been constructed, and this is how the format has been done. So this is the format what we find, this is the particular format that we can see, that when we are plotting it, when we are making it, we can make the structures and we can work with this particular structures as the detailed structures has been given here. That means what are the thing has been called here, pyplot as PLT and numpy as NP. So those the two things is there. Based on this particular two thing, what we find that we can design one plot, and as we can design the plot, we can make this plot to be worked with, isn't it? We can find this plot to be worked with. So as we are finding this particular plot to be worked with, we are seeing here that this is the particular pattern, or this is the particular structure based on which that how we can construct the particular plot, and how we can make this particular plot to be implemented. Okay, so subplotting means dividing into two half. Subplot one, then another. So there is two half, it has been divided, and as it has been divided into two half, the thing will work out. Let us see what is the output that we will going from it. So dear student, now see the output of it. As I said, the subplotting. So see here, this is the line graph has been subplotted. This is the first chart sorry, and this is the second chart, isn't it? So as this is the first chart and this is the second chart, see here there are the axis, you know it, those this is item, the item, then this one is item, this one is values, and this one is values. Okay, so this is how we have plotted it. This is how you can find it based on the different structure. See, the dotted lines is there, that means the gridding has been shown here based on the gridding, based on the x value and y value, that means t, and this is based on t and s1, and this is based on t and s2, isn't it? So t and s1 and t and s2, you can see it that how the thing has been constructed and how the thing has been given. So this is how you can find it, that those the particular structure what you have, or what we are going to implement, that each and every structures are there. So each and every structures that we will going to have here, and we will going to make the particular structures in a particular manner or particular way, isn't it? So as you are making the particular structures in particular manner or particular way, this way you can construct the structures, and those the graph, this is the first graph and this is the second graph. So see, in this particular graphical area, the thing has been divided into two halves. This is one half, this is the another half. Okay, so this is way, this is how you can see it, that how you can construct the graph and how you can make it subplotting. The subplotting is there in your syllabus. So based on the subplotting, how you can do the work on subplotting. So let us see what is the second program is waiting for you. Now dear students, see another program. This is what a program with a function call. That means if a question comes that you have to call a function, and calling the function you have to do the program. So how you can do the particular program by calling the particular function, isn't it? So there what you can find it, that import matplot lib.pyplot as plt. So pyplot has been called here as plt there, and when pyplot has been called here plt, see here define plt. So what has been given here, that define plt fn plot. So name has been given here fn plot list 1. Okay, list 1. Next what we can find, that plt dot plot. Okay, plt dot plot, plt dot plot. So in this particular one, what you can find it, that you will going to have a program. In this particular program, what you find it, that matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. So def fn plot list 1, isn't it? So plt dot plot, what has been given, list 1. After that plt dot title, mark of a line chart, plt dot x level values, and plt dot y level frequency. Next plt dot show has been given there, for you see list 1, isn't it? List 1, some values has been given here, fn plot list 1. So this is the function that has been called here. Okay, so this one is the function, and this particular function is called here, and as you find this particular function is called here, in this particular function what has been done here, that in this particular function it will going to execute the particular program, and in the programming group that will going to define. So what has been done here, that fn plot def fn plot list 1 is there, and this particular list 1 that has been done, in this particular list 1 the particular structures has been given. Okay, so as the structure has been given there, in this particular structure what we can find it, that we can have the particular structures, and we can make the particular structures to be workable and to be understandable. Okay, so you can see it, that where the particular structure is there, and we can have a particular structures to be implemented in this particular manner. Clear? So this is what you can see, this is what you can find, that as you are constructing the data structures, so here we are calling the particular list, and what is the list? In a function that we have defined one function is fn fn plot, and in this particular fn plot list 1 is there. So plt plot, what has been done, that in this plt plot what we are doing here, we are calling that particular list, and as we are calling the list, we can find here the value that what is there, the value that what we will going to give this particular structures of the values that we are making, isn't it? So in these structures what we have, see here that list, in a list we have saved the different pattern of values there. Okay, different types of values that we have kept there, and those the different pattern of values what we have kept, all those different pattern of values we will going to construct it, and we will going to make this particular structures to be implementable. Okay, so as we find, so this particular structures to be implementable, those are the different pattern of structures. So this is the different pattern of frame that you find it, that what you are implementing, what you are using it, isn't it? So as you are using it, you can find it that each of this particular section or each of this particular part, what we are calling a certain pattern of programs. Okay, so those the certain pattern of programs that we are calling, we need to implement that particular program, we need to work out that particular program that is there. So this is the particular program as we find it. This is the particular program what we can see that when we are having those particular program, when we are making those particular program, so each of this particular program that we are constructing, we are making the structures. In this particular structures what we are having those different types of data, and we are making those different pattern of the data to be implemented in this area. So in the list you can give any pattern of value, any type of value that can be given, and how we are sending it, fn plot list 1. See here how we have defined the function def fn plot list 1, isn't it? So class 11 also we have defined the function. So here also see, with the use of the function, the thing has been done and thing has been implemented here. Clear? So this is how you can find it, how the thing has been implemented and how the thing is working there, and how we can make the particular structures to be workable and to be implementable in the different area where we are working it. Okay, how we are working it now. These the particular structures we are giving, nothing has been there given very much implementation, just we call the particular function, and particular that function only say list 1 has been what plotted. Okay, plot what has been given, plot list 1. So list 1 has been plotted. As list 1 has been plotted, we can find it that those the title what is there, each and every title line that we are making it, we have given the title of it, we have given the x level values, and we have given the y level values. Okay, so let us see what is the output that we can derive. Now see the output. In this output what you can see, that as I have called the function, base of the function, you can find here the graph has been plotted. Okay, based on the function the graph has been plotted. As the graph has been plotted based on the function, you can see this is the axis, this is x axis, this is y axis. The name as it has been given one value, one is frequency, and based on this frequency there is the title also has been given, and see how it has been plotted. This is the line has been come, and from there the second phase has been come here, and third phase, fourth phase. So this way what we can find it, that we have defined the particular value, and as we define the particular value, we are implementing that particular value in this area, isn't it? So as we are implementing that area, we are doing, or we are searching what those the function has been called here. So different function we have called here. So as we call those different functions and implement the function, the frequency chart that has been done here. Okay, so this is the frequency chart. Learn using a line graph, the thing has been shown, and based on this particular line graph what we can find, the structures has been constructed. Okay, so this is what the two different pattern of graphs are there. So thank you. I am ending my today's session here. Thank you all very much.